Welcome, Leo, to your weekly reading. This is for the 19th to the 26th of June. We're going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Leo, I'm starting off by pulling your 3 oracle cards. This is going to give us our core messages, the main themes for the week, and then I will clarify everything further with the tarot to get deeper insight and messages. Leo, this is a collective reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And I must apologize up front if there is any change in lighting. The sun goes behind clouds and then comes back out again, and this can affect the lighting. The first card you have is number 46. This is a big energy, Leo. It's the energy of regeneration, rebirth, something that was dormant, perhaps you even thought was gone, now has the possibility of resurging. Then you've got number 21, clean it up. And when we get this energy, Leo, it lets us know there's some area in your life you need to pay attention to in terms of sorting things out. There's something that perhaps needs to be decluttered, organized, and this could be literally or figuratively. And finally, you've got number 43, deep knowing. And when we get the energy of deep knowing, it talks to us of our deep knowing within, our intuition, the wise oracle within ourselves that comes to some kind of realization, understanding. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take an oracle card for each core message, and then I will come back around again and clarify even further to get deeper insight and understanding. Right, let's see now. So we want to understand what is coming through for Leo this week, please. Let's see what we have for you, Leo. We've got the 6 of Swords, the Tower, and the Strength card. So we are going to start off here, and we are just going to clarify 6 of Swords sitting under regeneration. So we want to see what is this 6 of Swords energy for Leo, please. Let's see now what we have for you. The 7 of Cups. Okay. Leo, what we are seeing here, this regeneration energy is related to a dream you have. Now, as you can see, we have this young chap here on the bench, and all his dreams are up there in the spiritual plane. Nothing has come down to manifest. The energy I'm getting here is you might have had a dream that you really wanted to bring about. And because it never manifested, because it never came into being, you probably thought, that's it. It's never going to happen for me. This is something I'm going to have to let go of and move on from. But very interestingly, it's sitting under regeneration. So it tells me, yes, maybe it never came into being. Perhaps it was just not the timing, because it was not dead. It was just dormant. And now we have an energy of rebirth, of new opportunities coming about with this dream or dreams are concerned. This is a very intriguing energy. It's like what you thought was gone for good was actually not gone at all, just needed time to brew. Something was happening under the surface, or in this case, up in the clouds. 6 of Swords comes in, and this is the interesting energy here. 6 of Swords tells me, Leo, as soon as you make a very definite but very determined step forward in terms of moving towards what this could be for you, there's going to be the change, the rebirth, the regeneration is going to start coming into being. Now, this is an interesting energy because Six of Swords tells me you need to move out of a situation that is not conducive to you anymore. You know, it's a very interesting thing, Leo. When we sit in a situation or a relationship that's not good for us, it affects everything in our life. And I'm getting the energy now that even if these two energies are not related, it's like the energy, say this is you moving out of a toxic relationship, be it with a partner, a friend, a business partner, a boss, whatever it is. As soon as you move out of it, what you do is you allow this regeneration to happen with regards to the Seven of Cups energy. It affects all your other dreams. It's like because you were in an environment or a relationship that wasn't good for you, it almost served as a block to whatever this Seven of Cups energy is. But as soon as you leave it, as soon as you move to a better environment, a better time, then all this rebirth energy takes place, and this is now possible once again. I will give you a very simple example. Just say you were in a relationship and your partner was very against you starting your own business, and you always dreamt of having your own business. Perhaps you're very good at baking and you wanted to go into the wedding cake business. This is just a very simplistic example. And this is your passion. You love to bake, but your partner was dead against it for whatever the reason is. As soon as you move out of that relationship, then of course, this dream is now viable again, and what was once dormant, what was once seemed like it was gone forever, now resurges with this energy of rebirth, possibilities, opportunities. Now that was really a very simple example, but if you can just take that as it resonates, it's about moving out of an energy that no longer works for you. And by doing that, you bring in the regeneration energy to a dream you might have thought you had lost. Very lovely energy and very strong energy, Leo. Right, let's move on now and see what this tower energy is that is sitting under clean it up. So we want to see now what this tower energy is for Leo, please. What is this tower energy? The Page of Wands. Okay. Wow, Leo. I have a feeling that this energy is very much connected to our regeneration energy. This tower is telling me that this move forward out of this rough patch to this better situation is going to happen very suddenly. For me, I'm getting the energy that you reach a point where you know you just can't do it anymore. It's like, that's it. You know, be it a relationship, you just pack your bags and go. If you're in a toxic job, you just pack up and say, I'm out, okay? Whatever it is, it's giving me the energy of this incredibly sudden, dramatic energy. Clean it up tells me you cannot sit in this environment anymore. You want to sort it out. You want to clean it up because you know that ultimately it's not good for you and it's doing you a disservice by being there. You don't mind the dramatic energy of the tower. Actually, I think, my dear Leo, you might embrace this energy. You might be the person on top of the castle willing to dive into the ocean and say, freedom is mine. I'm out of here. I want to move on out of these choppy waters. See these choppy waters? That's you in the boat, moving on. Because with the Page of Wands energy, I feel you are more than ready for this regeneration to take place. Page of Wands, as you can see, is very beautifully dressed. He's got a feather in his cap. He holds the wand of infinite possibility, and he looks out into a barren landscape. It does not deter him at all that the landscape is barren, because the barren landscape represents to him the regeneration energy. Anything and everything is now possible to grow. He's free. He's his own person. He looks good. He feels good. And now he will say when, where, and how. You are going to be cleaning up any energy, my dearest Leos, that does not work for you this week. And it could be something very big. And you know, it doesn't even have to be big. It just could be something like a habit that keeps pulling you back, right? Maybe you haven't been exercising or eating well. Maybe you have been smoking too many cigarettes, or whatever it is for you. There is this energy now of almost, can you see this lightning? That's it. I've had enough. And you clean it up because you want to bring about whatever the Seven of Cups energy is for you. Right, big week, my dear Leos. Let's move on now and see what this strength energy is that is sitting under deep knowing. Right, let's see now. What is this strength energy for Leo, please? Two of Cups. Okay. Leo, what we're seeing here, this deep knowing. Remember, I told you this is the energy of really tapping into your intuition, understanding the wisdom you have within you. This lion, this oversized lion here, is representing what you are now going to be walking away from, right? This energy that's no longer working, serving you. The lion tells me that even if it feels frightening or overwhelming, you know you have the inner courage, the inner strength to conquer whatever this is for you. And you do it this week. What I love to see here, which is such a wonderful energy, is that, my dearest Leos, you're not alone. Two of Cups tells me that you're going to have, it might be one person, it might be more than one person who is going to be there for you, supporting you, loving you, cheering you on, having your back. You have got the Two of Cups energy, especially in one particular person who understands what you've been through and understands the courage it takes for you to maneuver this energy. And they're going to be your number one supporter, your number one cheerleader all the way through. You, my dearest Leos, are not alone. You understand that you have everything you need in order to bring this about, and you've got a lot of love and support where you need it. Let's go ahead now and get a message from your angels for the week. Let's go ahead now. What would Leo's angels like to share with them this week, please? Peaceful resolution. I do feel that this peaceful resolution, my dearest Leos, is referring to the peaceful resolution that you make within yourself, that you bring about within yourself. It's the energy of you taking action, getting yourself out of these troubled, choppy waters, whatever that represents to you, moving yourself out, right? Bringing about this rebirth, regeneration energy, standing strong, feeling confident, feeling empowered, and knowing no matter what, you've got you and you've got support. This peaceful resolution is what you bring back into your life. So that's all I have for you this week. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I'm sending you all so much love.